Today we're back in Den Haag.
It might be more familiar to folks outside of the Netherlands as The Hague, but it's the third largest Dutch city and certainly one of the most delicious.
We might be a bit biased though since it's only an hour from where we live.
Today we'll be exploring some of the amazing food here in Den Haag, from bagels to breweries to a place that serves hot spot of the day. Oh, and we'll be stopping by whatever this is.
So, should you stop by Den Haag on your next trip to the Netherlands? I mean, obviously yes, but still, watch this video and you can decide for yourself. Goedemorgen and welcome back. In our last Den Haag video, y'all left us a bunch of comments saying we missed this place, and we're making up for that right now.
This is the Panorama of Scheveningen. It's the largest painting in the Netherlands. It's 120 meters around and 14 meters high.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
The panorama depicts Scheveningen in the late 1800s. Back then, it apparently was a fishing village, but today it's one of the most popular beaches to visit here in the Netherlands.
Oh, and by the way, this panorama is still in its original location, and it's been open here since 1881. If it's not obvious, today we're in Den Haag. It's also known as The Hague and is probably best known as the home of the International Criminal Court. It's also technically the capital of the Netherlands since the government sits here and it's the king's primary residence.
Den Haag is huge. It's the third largest city in the Netherlands, and there's no way we can do it justice in one or even two videos.
Justice, because the International Court of Justice is here, right?
Anyway, Den Haag is known to have some of the best restaurants in the Netherlands with a ton of variety, which is where we'll mostly be focusing today's video. And our first stop is a place that we have missed so much since moving to the Netherlands. Maybe not a place, but a thing. I'll give you a hint. It has a hole in it.
We are at Netherlands Bagels Cafe, and we're here because, at least according to the reviews, it's the most authentic bagel in the Netherlands.
Oh my gosh. I didn't expect them to have so many bagel sandwiches. I thought we were going to come here and get like a bagel with cream cheese, which we can do, but there are a lot of options. I think I'm going to get the bodega. When we went back to the US for the holidays, we prioritized getting a bagel at this like really great local spot. And when you get a good bagel, it can be so good, but it can also just be like a bread roll with a hole in it. We're looking at you, Bagels and Beans. I'm already feeling pretty good about this based on looks alone. The bagel looks like it's going to be very chewy, and it doesn't look super bready, so we got a plus there.
You make chewy sound like it's a bad thing.
No, like a chewy bagel is a good thing.
You want a little bite.
Yeah, you want a little bite. You want it to fight back a little bit.
This is a terrible angle.
Why are you so close to me?
I'm not. Cheese bowl.
Okay. This might be the best bagel in the Netherlands. So it's got like a really thick layer of Haagsche cheese, which is like holding it all together and makes it like melty and gives you that cheese pull. And it's got some perfectly cooked bacon in there. Like it's not too floppy, but it's also not too crispy. And then it's got like this super generous layer of soft scrambled eggs, which are delicious. I think they were fried in butter. And the whole thing just comes together so well. I love it. Okay, so we got a classic, an everything bagel with just plain cream cheese. And the bagel also looks very good. Let's go for it. This one is excellent too. It's got even more like toppings on top of it, so it creates like a really distinct crunch when you bite into it. The cream cheese does have a bit of a tang, and there is a sweetness coming from something.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's really good with the super savory toppings because this is like some salt and garlic, and it mixes really well together.
How many stroopwafels?
For both of them?
Yeah, sure.
4.5 stroopwafels. That was so good, but there's only one problem. I'm still hungry.
I don't know, I think we should get the Flemish beef stew. It sounds really good, and we don't see that too often. This is Frites Atelier.
Oh my gosh. And until we started the research for this video, we thought that this was from the French part of Belgium, and we're glad we did a bit more research because it's definitely not. It was started by a Dutch restaurateur. I think he was from Zeeland.
Is that what the notes say?
Yes. They also say that this is the original location.
I have to feed you?
Yeah. Whoa. That has like a very strong beer flavor. And then you get kind of like a tanginess from the mustard seeds.
I think there's some vinegar in it too.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
It
Yeah.
definitely just tastes like really well-made stoofvlees.
Oh my gosh. It's really good.
It is very good. So it looks like in here you've got obviously some beef. Then you've got some caramelized onions, some mustard seeds on top. And then what is this?
Like microgreens.
Microgreens?
Yeah.
Sounds
Maybe
like they were grown in a
parsley.
microclimate.
They might have been.
Yeah.
By the way, this is our second video here in Den Haag.
Really, it's our fourth if you include our 2 New Year's Dive videos, which we did first at Scheveningen and then at Westtown Park. In our first Den Haag video, we explored Chinatown and visited an incredibly fun little place called Madurodam, which houses teeny tiny little replicas of landmarks around the Netherlands.
So be sure to go back and watch those videos after this one if you haven't already. Okay, are you ready to explore Den Haag?
Yes. Okay, before we actually start seeing the city sights in Den Haag, I just want to say at Frites Atelier, that woman that was working there was so nice, and she kept giving us more stuff because I think she probably thought we were prolific vloggers, which we're not. But wow, the fries were super good, and honestly, I don't think you can really go wrong anytime you eat fries with stoofvlees on it. Also, we didn't really talk about the panorama this morning.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh.
Absolutely incredible. Thank y'all so much for recommending that, because that place was, we just walked up there and we were like, holy shit, this is absolutely incredible. It's so immersive. It feels like you're actually at Scheveningen from like the 1800s. Totally amazing. Okay, now we can see the sights. Hello. Hello, sir. See you later.
This is Het Rariteiten Kabinet, which is a small oddity shop that's been in Den Haag for quite some time.
Since when?
Let me check my notes. I don't know the answer. Hold on. It doesn't say.
Oh.
We'll have to ask. We don't really know what else to say about this place except it sells rarities and taxidermy and different curiosities. So let's go ahead and check it out.
There really was a little bit of everything in this shop. I mean, obviously there were taxidermy animals, but there's a lot of other stuff too, like these ostrich eggs.
They also have things from the ocean too, and whatever this is.
I mean, ostrich eggs could come from the ocean.
I guess so.
They also had a lot of really pretty birds.
I'm convinced you could spend an entire day in this place and still find new things.
They had these puffer fish on the ceiling, and we spent a pretty good amount of time trying to decide where we would put one in our house, but not really sure where we'd put that, or this, to be honest, but this is another really beautiful piece.
And he called this a mermaid. He said that they come from Japan, and evidently this is something that was very popular when the Dutch started trading with Japan.
So we don't know the name,
Yeah.
that you know it.
We can make up our own name.
Yeah, we'll have
Yes.
to give him a name. Well, we bought a bird. We bought a taxidermied bird, and it'll be the first taxidermied animal that we have in our house.
Yes.
Probably the last, but it was so beautiful, and it was such a nice little piece, and we had to get something from that place. We just couldn't leave without getting something.
Yeah, he was very nice.
He was really, really nice. I highly recommend going to this place if you're in Den Haag. It's a sight to see, and there's things that are all over the place price-wise. Oh, what is that? I haven't seen that in so long. Just kidding. Actually, the winter has been pretty mild here so far.
But the next thing we have planned is a little less odd. Let's go. This is the Peace Palace and International Court of Justice. We can't go inside, and they don't often give tours here given the nature of what goes on inside. But that's okay, because this is what we're here for. This is the World Peace Flame Pathway. It has 197 stones on it from all different countries. And each stone for each country is meant to represent something that's meaningful to them. And all of these stones hanging out here together is symbolic of world peace. Oh, these are the stones.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I am an idiot.
We passed this like 5 times, and Michelle kept insisting that this wasn't the thing that was in the notes, and I kept insisting it was because I wrote it. And she, I don't know what she thought this was.
I'll tell you what I thought it was. I thought these little things in here, these little slivers of stone, were the stones. And I was like, they all look the same. Why are they from different countries? It's these. That's way cooler.
That's the United States.
Okay.
Looks like the ground. Here is Germany. It's a very well-worn part
Oh, cool.
of the Berlin Wall. Yeah. Very cool. Here's the Netherlands. Whoop. Right at the front.
Nice. The World Peace Flame was lit in 2002, and it's actually the daughter flame from a flame in Wales that was lit in 1999 by the World Flame Foundation. And that flame was actually like a flame that was lit across 5 different continents. Like this flame has come a long way.
Was it the World Flame Foundation or the World Peace Foundation?
No, it's the World Flame Foundation, I think. Hang on, God, I hope I'm right. That's embarrassing.
I think the theme of this video is Michelle shucking her
Oh,
notes.
fuck. Sorry.
They just really love flames.
It's the World
Flame
Peace-
Foundation.
It's the World Peace Flame Foundation. I forgot the word peace. Should I do that again? I don't know why, but the stone's really got me craving some Indian food. It's the stone from India. Dinner this evening is at Indian Curry House. We've been really craving some butter chicken. So we got samosas, which sounds kind of good. Tandoori chicken, chicken tikka. I think we should get the butter chicken. Butter chicken is tandoori chicken mixed into this like rich cashew cream sauce, which is I think a tomato based sauce based on the color.
How's the chicken? Good.
The chicken's really tender and it has just like a little bit of charring on it. It's like kind of spicy. I'd say it's like a medium spice.
Oh.
And it's just like the sauce is creamy, but it's also got like a brightness and like acidity from the tomato.
Is it sweet?
Yeah, there is definitely like a hint of sweetness and then almost like sweet cream because you got like the creaminess from the cashew. Sagaloo is potatoes mixed into a spinach cream sauce, and the potatoes are really tender. And the spinach taste is pretty mild, like the spices in it really are like the forward flavor. And also it's a little bit spicy. Not quite as spicy as the butter chicken.
So?
How many stroopwafels?
Is it the best in the Netherlands?
I can't rate it.
So far?
So far, yes, by a lot.
Wow. Today was an amazing food day. Probably one of the best that we've had
In a
Ever.
while, for sure.
on our vlog. But that's a wrap on day 1 of Den Haag. We're going to be back tomorrow though. And honestly, the 2 things we have tomorrow might be the 2 best things of the vlog. I don't know, we haven't done either of them yet, but I'm pretty excited about both of them. So, see you in the morning.
That dog was so interested in watching you vlog. He was like, what? He was like, oh my god, are you Uncharted?
Well, this is where we were trying to go today, but it appears to not have opened at their scheduled opening time. Super bummer because they sell pierogies and then they have a hot spot of the day, which is what we really wanted to try. And then also next door, they sell this thing called the Don Brulee, which is like a creme brulee donut, but that's okay. Michelle's over here and she's looking up where we're gonna go instead. Did you find anything?
It's not gonna be the same, but I'm gonna find something good.
All right.
Are we all just gonna wait on me?
Yeah,
All right, everyone sit down.
I'm not gonna edit this.
Be patient until I find a place to eat.
All right, we have a new place identified and we are on the way to it. Are you excited?
I am excited.
Me too.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed, but now I'm excited again.
Good.
Let's go.
Our deviation today is Saludable Taqueria,
Whew, almost fell. Today's a mess.
which apparently serves some pretty good Mexican food. Look at this little burrito. It's like a brick.
You could really hurt somebody.
Yeah, this is nice. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. It feels so dense. Isn't it beautiful?
That is beautiful.
I got lentil chunks, salsa verde, and I made it crunchy. which I think is tortilla chips inside. This lentil patty is really good. It's kind of giving me like falafel vibes, but without all of the like garlic and spices.
Longtime Uncharted viewers will know that the thing we miss most from the United States is Chipotle.
This definitely scratches the itch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Anything new come from that second and now third bite?
Yeah, it's good though.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't the pierogies and the hot spot that I was really looking for today. I really wanted that.
You don't know. It might have not been that great either.
That's true, but
Yeah.
I really wanted it.
Before our next stop, we have to run a quick errand.
Get like 3 of those.
I'll get 4. You never know.
One for sashimi and pants.
All right,
Coming soon.
coming soon.
Hey, you got it in you?
No, I definitely don't.
We get live moss today.
Well, okay, let's go.
This is the Haagsche Broeder Brouwerij, and it's an actual brewery inside of a monastery here in Den Haag. Apparently, they've recently had to separate themselves from the monastery, but there's still an operation right behind it, which is where we are right now.
Cheers.
Roast.
At first it tastes like an IPA and it gets like really fruity. Like the IPA taste goes away and it becomes like very fruity and like effervescent. It's like,
It's an authentic response, folks.
yeah, this is an adventure. This is really good.
Also, I never thought I'd say this, but there's a dead bird in my backpack. It's kind of a weird feeling. Don't really know what to make of it. I'm just carrying it around the city.
I can't stop thinking about it, honestly.
Sashimi would be so proud.
She would. She will be proud.
Yeah.
We'll see her in like an hour. So this is a refractory beer, which, wait, what did he say?
Refactory.
It's refractory?
Is there an R?
Refectory. Refractory. 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 This beer is a refractory beer, which
Refactory. Sorry, let's go on. Roll with it. Roll with it.
which is named after the area where the monks would eat. So it means that the beer is low ABV or has a low alcohol content, so you can drink a lot of it over a period of time without getting too drunk.
Like you are, apparently. What an awesome couple of days in Den Haag. Honestly, like, we love this city. It's such a fun city to go to, and there's still so much more that we haven't done here, even after 2 videos, so I should probably ask y'all, what else would you like to see us do in Den Haag?
And which cities should we go back to in the Netherlands? Let us know in the comments, and help us practice our Dutch by leaving your comment in Dutch.
And maybe we'll respond in Dutch.
Yeah, we probably will.
Maybe.
Alex probably will. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all next week.
Tot dan!